Hello, hello friends, it's Danny and I'm back on the Scrappy Boy Stamps channel today. And today we are going to put together the shirt-shaped card. What a fun card. I had a lot of fun with this and I have more ideas. On the back it does show you how it goes together, but this one goes together so easy and it's just so fun. So that's what we're going to be working with today. I do have some samples to show you that I already created. I did this one for the coffee lovers. I used the I Love Coffee 6x6 paper pack from Scrappy Boy Stamps for this one. I just thought that was fun. And then I did make it a card, so it does open up. How fun was that? I think I would love to get that. Next, I used the Hello Everyone 6x6 paper pad. And how cute is that? Just so darling. I love all the pink and the little kitties, and it's just so cute. And then finally I had one that I used the Thank You for Being a Friend 6x6 paper pack. I thought the flamingos were fun. I wanted to show that you don't have to use the buttons and like the stripe down there. Maybe this is like a pullover or something like that. And so I have all the flamingos on there, and then there's the inside. So those are the three that I have already created. Again, I thought they were so fun, and these go together so super easy. I thought everybody needs to have a Hawaiian shirt in their collection. So we're going to use the 3-hour tour 6x6 paper pack, this paper right here, and we're going to make a Hawaiian shirt. So I do have everything already die cut out, and let's get started. So I start with, because I wanted my base to be white, so I have that, and then I have another layer for the top of that, and then the stitch layer, and then the pattern paper layer. So 2 base layers, a stitch layer, and the pattern paper layer. I'm going to start off by taking the very bottom stitched layer, and I'm just going to score. I know that there are other ways to create a card out of a die like this, but this is the way that is easiest for my brain to understand. I'm just kind of lining it up and then using whatever track is like the closest, and then just scoring it, and then I will burnish it with my bone folder there. Move that back out of the way. I'm going to go ahead, sorry about the glare there, but I like working on the glass mat when I'm working with adhesive. Just going to put a little bit of the ATG and then just a little bit of wet glue on there so I can have a little bit of wiggle room and so it's a little bit more secure. Then I'm going to bring in that other white base layer and I'm going to line it up before I actually like press it down. So I've got it all lined up. I know it's hard to see on that glass mat with it being white, but there it will open up. Next, I'm going to bring in that stitched layer. Oops, it moved a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm going to hold this for a minute so that it really adheres a little bit there. Okay, then I'm going to bring in the stitched layer. Again, I'm going to use some ATG just to kind of give it a little bit extra. No, I'm not. I just ran out of ATG, so we're going to use strictly wet glue. We can roll with the punches here. And making sure basically around the edges is where I want the most of it, but I do want it fully covered. I just do squiggles. All right. And then line that up on your base. Want just a little border around there, just like that. I am going to hold it for just a second or two just to make sure that it's adhered. Then we're going to bring in our pattern paper layer and going to glue that down. Again, paying attention to the edges. And then in the middle, I also think this would be fun. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there is a very detailed line there and there. You could easily cut that and make the sleeves different or play around with it and I don't know, maybe make like a tank top. I don't know. You could have all kinds of fun with this. All right, press it down just so that it adheres. All right, now it's all about the details. Again, on the back of the package, they do show you a basic version of how to put it together. I love that the buttons come with either 4 holes or 2. You can put embroidery floss through them or thread through them if you want. I chose not to today because nobody needed to see me fiddle around with that. All right, I'm going to start with this piece here for like the collar and the place where you're going to put your buttons. I don't know what the official name of it is. All right. All right, here we go. And I found it's easy to line that up just right at the top there. And then just push it down. Pick that up so you can see. You see it lines up right there. And then goes down. Looking pretty snazzy already. Next, I'm going to bring in the top layer of that. You could use pattern paper, you can use cardstock, you can use whatever your little heart desires for whatever kind of shirt you're making. Since our pattern paper was kind of a little bit, had like bigger patterns, I chose to just use some cardstock on the collar and part of the pockets and stuff. And then I'm going to add the pockets. I like to kind of lay them down so that I know about where they're going to go. If you really want to get technical, you could get out a ruler and make sure that they're even and stuff, but I choose to just eyeball it. And I did go up higher. Easy to fix though, we just put the next one up. Again, I just eyeball it, but you could always get out a ruler if you wanted to. I think that looks good right there. All right. Next, I'm going to add the cuffs of the shirt sleeves. They are made for each side, so I always lay them on there to make sure that I'm getting them on the right side. I just cut my fingernails, so it's hard to pick things up. So they're going to go just like that. All right. Put that one there. And this one over here. All right, we're almost in the home stretch here. I did cut out the pocket flaps out of the pattern paper just because I thought it looked kind of cool. So we're going to add those. See how quick and easy this goes together, but just how much fun it is. I can't wait to make more of these. I'm going to hold it just a little bit so that the glue adheres. Add this other side. All right. And then our last step is the buttons. And I did do them out of the pattern paper as well. And I have a red one. I used the buttons with the 4 holes on them. Again, it doesn't really matter. You could even do a 4-hole, 2-hole, whatever. I'm just going to alternate between the red and blue. I'm just laying it on so I know where I'm going to kind of place it. I think that looks good. And then I'm just going to move them aside just a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and put the glue on first and then add the buttons on the top since they are smaller. And I know I would make a huge mess if I tried to put it on the buttons themselves. So we got the glue down. And then I'm just going to place them. This glue dries clear, so even though it's coming through those buttonholes, you won't be able to tell that. Once it dries, it'll be clear. And there is our finished Hawaiian shirt card. Quick and easy, but oh so fun. Sure to make anyone would be happy to get this card. I mean, it's just fun. And then it does open up. You could write your message. There we go. So again, that is the shirt-shaped card die that's new from Scrappy Boy Stamps. Everything will be linked in the description box below. I hope you'll come on over to the Facebook inspiration group because there is so much talent there and so much inspiration. And I think that's all I have for you today. Until my next video, go do something for yourself and go get crafty. Bye.